hoped more people would care, for one, I said. We live in a society that says they want equality, yet they aren't willing to fight for it. Today's turnout proves that. I think people in general want acceptance more than equality. They want to feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves. That's the appeal of the Greeks, Caitlin said. I roll my eyes. What about individuality? I want to be accepted as much as the next person, but I want to be accepted for me, the real me, not some fake me that I pretend to be just to fit in. Some of us are just too scared to show the real us, Violet offered. You say that, yet you came right up and told us you're a skunk shifter, I pointed out. She shrugged. Just 'cause I've learned to come to terms with it, and would rather be upfront than waste my time on fake friends, doesn't mean others feel the same. I mean, I do understand the appeal of the Greeks. I just wish they were more inclusive for parties and didn't do dumb shit. I heard the doghouse puts on a dog show every year where they make their pledges bring an ugly girl to a party. The uglier the dog, the better. I heard they weren't doing that this year, Melissa piped in. It backfired on them last year. Really? How? Violet asked. Well, according to my friend, none of the pledges understood the meaning behind the dog show. All but one stole actual dogs from nearby houses, and the winner brought his girlfriend who happened to be a wolf shifter. Get it? A dog. Anyway, Ember says they aren't even bothering with it this year. She's engaged to one of the brothers of Delta Omega Gamma. You're friends with a DOG? I asked, feeling a little disgusted at the thought. Why hadn't Melissa mentioned that sooner? She shrugged, obviously feeling my disappointment. I don't really know him well, just his fiancée, Ember Kenston. Wait, like Emmy Kenston? Alicia Kenston's daughter? Violet asked, and she shrieked when Melissa nodded. Wow, that's so cool! Boy, did they cause quite an uproar around campus last year when Alicia Kenston showed up here. I mean, I don't think anyone knew Emmy even went to school here, or that she was a shifter. I've seen her around campus a few times, and she does seem nice. Melissa smiled, and I can tell she really liked her friend Ember. She is. I was going to have to tread carefully around that one. If Melissa was that close with Ember, then she wasn't really against the Greeks as much as she let on. Ember Kenston screamed elitist. It was my senior year, and this was going to be the legacy I left behind. I wanted to see the Greeks crash and burn so badly that it often kept me up at night. My freshman year, I'd been the dog asked to a party by a cute boy I had been crushing on, and thought he really liked me. Turned out the joke had been on me, and I'd never forgotten how horrible that realization had made me feel. No one could really understand it, and now it was payback time. It wasn't that I was ugly. I knew that. I just looked different, and I liked it. My eyebrow, nose, lip, tongue, and belly button were all pierced, along with several holes in each of my ears. I liked to change my hair color regularly, and although they weren't visible, I had 3 small tattoos. My mother liked to say I was born into my rebellious stage and just never outgrew it. While it was true that I rarely gave a shit what anyone thought of me, there were moments in my life when I cared. I had even vowed that things would be different at the Ark. Maybe not my looks or my preferred choice of black or dark clothing, but I would open up and try to fit in. That had lasted right up until the dog show, a whole 2 months of freshman year. I've met Ember. She really is sweet. She and Chad are the cutest couple together, Caitlin added, jolting me from my jaunt down memory lane. Chad, he's one of the DOGs? I asked. Caitlin and Melissa both nodded. I pulled out a notebook from my backpack and quickly wrote down the connections, not saying another word about it. I didn't miss the worried look they shared. So, votes for Greek Council will be coming up this week. Do you guys know enough about them to guess who may be voted president this year? I asked. Brett, for sure, Caitlin said. Something in her voice almost sounded proud of that. Who's Brett? Violet asked. President of the DOGs, I added with a hint of disgust. I knew the name, and that was enough to ensure I couldn't stand him. Caitlin had a worried look on her face, but she didn't comment further. There was something